All right, Zach, you are one of the most decorated former players we have. All the awards. When you come back on campus, though, what was it that made it easiest for you to decide to be a Red Raider?
Well, you know, the university had been great to my dad and our whole family. My brother was here. And so, you know, I was always a Red Raider fan. And my dad had taken me to some games, some football games, and it stuck to me. I can still remember Thurman Thomas taking back a punt return, being so excited. It was the best thing. I'm young and enjoyed it. And so to be able to, I always dreamed about, you know, making it big in college and college football, and to be able to get a scholarship and have that opportunity that it gave me was exciting.
What are some of the bigger memories that stick out for you? A lot of Red Raider fans are going to say it was your interception return against A&M.
Well, as for on the field, yes. That
had to feel good.
That felt great because A&M had beaten us 3 years straight, and I think they'd won 29 straight in the conference. And you know, I was sick all week. I didn't even practice. And then to come out and Spike let me play, because you had to be at Friday practice to be able to walk through, to be able to go play on Saturday. And so I showed up and I was in the Letterman Lounge watching the practice, watching the walkthrough, didn't even go outside. And I was allowed to play, and you know, it played out perfectly. You know, perfect situation. At the time, there's no overtimes when I played. So A&M was trying to go down the scores, tied 7-7. And pretty much Corey Pulley threw it straight to me, and I took it to the house. If I didn't intercept it, Marcus Coleman would have. So I took the limelight from Marcus for a little bit.
I mean, were you known for your speed, or was that just all adrenaline?
Yeah, I wasn't known for my speed. That was adrenaline. And, you know, it was, man, it was played out perfectly for me, and everybody talks about that play. But memories-wise, I'll go back to what I always remember best about it was the former teammates that I had. My teammates were great, taught me a lot. You're only as good as what is around you. So that's what I'm grateful for, because if your defensive line are having a bad day, you're having a bad day. Same goes with your linebackers. You depend on so many things. It's a team game. It's not individual. And so that's what I'm grateful for, because I had everybody around me that was great players that made me better. Sean Banks, Marcus Coleman, Robert Johnson as linebackers. We were a great group, had a lot of fun, and that's my best memories right there.
You've made sure to give back not only to this university, but to this community ever since you went on and moved on with your life. What is it about Lubbock that means so much to you?
Well, first, it's been so good to me, but I really took the town for granted. I miss all the open friendliness. Everybody, you know, opens doors for everybody. They say hello and they mean it, you know. Say good morning.
It's not everywhere.
It is not everywhere.
No.
It's not that same when I'm in South Florida.
Yeah.
So you come back and you enjoy it. It's so uplifting. It's so positive energy. And so really, when my brother got the idea of bringing a workout facility, rehab center here, we have 2 now. And that'll keep us connected, because I'm living in South Florida and it gets me back here, but not enough. I need to get back more often, but having young kids, it makes it tough right now. But this town is awesome. I really miss it.
Let's go back a few years to 1996 when you got the phone call in the 5th round that you were a Miami Dolphin. Do you remember that phone call? Remember how it felt? Now this small West Texas kid has made it big time.
That's right. It felt good. And it was Jimmy Johnson on the phone.
Of all people.
Of all people. And we were big fans of Jimmy's because he was with the Cowboys before the Dolphins. And he had a great stretch there. And he pretty much built a dynasty. And I was a big fan of his. And for him, you know, talking to him on the phone, I knew I had a chance. I knew even going out there, and he gave me that chance, and I'm really grateful for him as well.
8-time Pro Bowl selection, over 1,700 tackles. What do you take most, though, from 13 years in the NFL?
Really, it's not about the stats. It's not about all the honors that I achieved. It's about the respect that I earned from my teammates, and that's what's more important. That's all I remember. I don't sit there and be like, go around and I'm proud because I made 1,700 tackles. I promise you, it's more when you see your friends, your former teammates, and the respect that you get even after you played. Because it was fun. I mean, you played a game, got paid for a living. I mean, only in America, you know, it's just to play a game and get paid for it. I never left the playground, and that's the truth. And it was fun while it lasted, and I'm really grateful.
What do you feel like the biggest thing is for kids to really achieve the success that you, Wes, Michael Crabtree, some of these guys who have left Texas Tech and gone on to new heights? What do you tell them?
You know, just keep dreaming big, you know, and that's what I did. And I got doubted all the way. And if I would have listened to my doubters, I would have definitely not have made it. And it was motivation for me. But to be good at anything, I would tell them, you got to have that desperate, obsessive focus just on one thing, because you can't juggle too many things at once. And that's how you can really, if you really want to achieve something, you got to just be really focused on doing it. And you might have to sacrifice a lot more than what others do, but if you do and you want it bad enough, you can achieve anything.